By the looks of things here in early April, the planting season is going to be a little bit behind with this cold and damp weather. And Jonathan Huff joins me with Dow AgroSciences. And Jonathan, that means farmers have been thinking about weeds, and they'll have a couple more weeks to think about it before planting season. Talk about some of the issues that may not have been taken care of last fall and may be late to getting taken care of in the spring.
All right, thank you, Ty. You know, thinking about what happened last fall, we tend to remember, you know, it got wet. We weren't able to get those applications out that we normally make with fall, and kind of set us behind a little bit going into this spring. So going into the spring, you know, we're thinking about some of those weeds that are already out there, such as our marestail. That's obviously on a lot of people's minds here in Ohio. But there's, you know, there's other weeds out there too, such as purple dead nettle. We've got henbit, different things we really have to think about. Obviously, this time of year, we're trying to get out there and make some applications, thinking about putting out some 2,4-D applications, maybe some dicamba, different things to burn some of these flushes down, especially that marestail flush that came up in the winter. So we're really, you know, want to focus in on that. So now going into the spring, like I said, we're already pushed back some, so we're really going to be making, you know, a Hail Mary here at the end to try to get some of these applications out there, such as your 2,4-D, and then coming back with some of your residuals to make sure we're controlling this so that it's not an issue as we press on into the season.
How important is that pre-emergence?
It's extremely, you know, you have to do it up front. I mean, with the weed pressure we have now, considering, like I said, with the marestail and different things, but also, you know, coming through the season as we talk about palmer amaranth, our water hemp control, our giant ragweed control, we want to make sure that we're pushing applications out as far as we can into the season, because we don't want to have to come back 3, 4, 5 times making applications throughout the season. So one of the things we can do, like I said, is put those pre-emergence out and make sure that we, you know, we're controlling those weeds up front, getting that, you know, viability as long as we can, so we can make, you know, a 2-pass system and come back later on and knock those out.
Ironic, as we talk, it's starting to rain on us here, yeah. And as we get deeper into April and we start to see these showers continue, a lot of farmers will be making that switch from corn to soybeans, and that's where some Dow AgroSciences products come in, including Sonic. Talk to us about that option as farmers get closer to planting season.
Right, so with Sonic, you know, it provides us robust control of many of the hard to control weeds we've already mentioned today: palmer, amaranth, your water hemps, your giant ragweed, your marestail. With 2 different modes of action outside of glyphosate, you have your ALS and you also have your PPO in there. So we're getting a lot of control, a lot of different hard to control weeds throughout the season. We also have Surveil too. So Surveil is just a different active of the PPO. So with the Sonic, you have the sulfentrazone. With Surveil, you've got the flumioxazin. So it provides a little different dynamic, but you're still getting you know, a wide range of weed control over a long period of time.
How can farmers get more information about Sonic?
If you want to get more information, contact your local distributor or retail location and talk to your local Dow AgroSciences sales rep.
You and I don't like standing in it. The guys don't like hearing it on the shop roof, but it's just what's going to be happening here over the next couple of weeks as we push back planting season here in the Buckeye State. Jonathan Huff, my guest with Dow AgroSciences. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins.